Hi folks, Joseph Kursky here. Let's talk about one way I teach story maps. I have the students create a story map of trees in Australia, and I've actually taken all of these photographs myself so I don't have to worry about copyright or asking permission of anybody to use these photographs. They're my own photographs, and I use them, and I encourage you to use them as well. You have full permission to do that. I have the students create a simple story map of the location of trees in Australia with a little description. I actually put the photos for the story maps out on Flickr, and the students just download them and actually use them in their story map. But it's a nice way of teaching story maps in an approachable way, a way that's not too cumbersome. It takes them about 15 minutes at the most to make this story map. But as you can see here, I'm changing the base map. They change the base map, so they use a suitable base map that doesn't have a lot of physical or cultural features on it. So again, pretty simple but effective to show them, hey, if you can map trees and tree species, then you can make all kinds of other story maps on things that you care about: litter, invasive species, climate, population change, energy, water, etc., etc. I use this in the following way. For example, in week 4 of a certain course, I actually have them create a survey, and they collect data on tree species, for example, or litter or something else. But I start with tree species, and I show them that the story map can get a feed from a survey 123. So that's another way I introduce this. I first have them make a simple story map, and then I introduce survey 123. I have them populate my own survey that I've created, and then I have them, through these tools here, create their own survey of something they care about and have that survey feed a live interactive web map. And I also talk about, as you can see in this lesson, copyright, privacy, and other issues around mapping. Mapping is not just the technology, it is societal issues as well. Here are the photos that I mentioned earlier that I use in my Trees of Australia story map. And the nice thing about Flickr is it lets you download from Flickr into your own device, so you don't have to worry about reformatting or anything like that, or resizing it. It offers a number of different sizes. And then I have the procedures in terms of, okay, you've got your photos now, and this is how you actually create this story map. Very simple to do, but powerful. That's the advantage of using these tools in education. They're simple to use and create, but they're also very powerful because they let us see patterns and relationships and trends. For example, right after this activity, I have them look at an invasive species, zebra mussels, and they use ArcGIS Online to look at the distribution over space and over time, how these zebra mussels have changed and why it's a serious issue. Why and how do they displace endemic species, for example, in their environments? So it's all part of fostering spatial thinking through geotechnologies. Thanks.